Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. If you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. My name is Amber, and if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of May. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. If this reading resonates with you, hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I post readings. If you would like to book a personal reading, go ahead and check out the link down in my description box. Go to my website and go ahead and book your reading. You're going to see a link up here that is going to take you to my store where you can check out the merchandise that we have available for sale. But besides that, let's just go ahead and get into your reading. This is going to be the 5th house reading. The 5th house is an energy embodying, well, it's a planet, or like this astrological house, I should say, embodies our pleasures, our passions, romance, children, entertainment, theatrics, fun, affairs overall. So like business affairs, love affairs, things of that nature. It's also a very karmic energy. The number 5 itself is very karmic. It is indicative of change. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on the change of the elements in the 5th house. Now, really interesting. I was already doing Libra and Gemini's reading this morning. And I think I had enough time to get yours done. And something like was off about the energy, and so I had already pre-shuffled the cards, and I went and had some breakfast before I headed out to my first appointment obligation of the day. But I was feeling a little weird about the pre-shuffle messages. Now sometimes when I do that, when I return back to the cards, I forget about the shuffle messages, but no. Nope. Aqua. And I was kind of hesitant when I was pre-shuffling. I was like, is this really what I think it is? Nah. Let me shuffle this some more. And so I had the weirdest experience from the time that I shuffled your cards and tapped into your energy to now when I'm returning back to do your reading. In the cards themselves, I seen the Empress and then the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like there's some like level of like, I was seeing a couple of things. First off, celebration about growth, about a harvest, receiving some type of reward, some type of abundance, whatever the case may be. I was also seeing some of you guys adjusting to a physical change in your body. Now this could be a weight gain, right? Because you have the Empress and the 3 of Cups. That could be just abundantly celebrating. It's also kind of like a quarantine, stay at home. It was a snacky vibe to me. I don't know why, but I was just getting the vibe of like snacking. And then I seen the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, the 10 of Swords. And to me, that's like an energy of exerting some type of like passion, power, like strength or whatever the case may be, taking some type of action based on passion. It could be sex. Yes, y'all know where this is headed, okay? But I seen that, and then I seen the Page of Swords, and then the 10 of Swords. So I kind of feel like and there could be a Leo involved, but it was an energy of having to rethink the strategy or getting messages that a part of the plan has become a little bit difficult or things didn't go as planned. And then I seen the Page of Cups with the 9 of Pentacles. And so the 9 of Pentacles is the pre-Empress. Typically she is pregnant. With the Page of Cups, it's definitely a very fertile energy that I was picking up in your pre-shuffle, okay? Now, I'm not done with you, Aqua. I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave this alone. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave this alone, and I'm gonna go and have some breakfast. Well, last night, I prepared breakfast for the rest of the week, and I boiled eggs. So when I walked in there, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna eat? And I totally forgot I opened the refrigerator. I was like, I guess I'll eat an egg. And so when I was sitting there with the egg, then my mom called me, and my mom is an Aquarius. She just got a new puppy. So it was just a lot of energy around like parenting or whatever the case may be. So that's not all. Because I just want you guys to know that I'm really feeling some fertile energy around you all. And I kind of was feeling a vibe where some of you guys might be trying. And you may have recently found out that there was a bit of a struggle, or you thought you had conceived and then you found out that you didn't. Whatever the case may be. All them eggs I boiled, like, you got plenty more tries. This might not be the go around. This could be your confirmation that, like, I did see the Empress with the Three of Cups. So I did see some level of a celebration. But I also feel like there are going to be a couple of little bumps in the road before you actually arrive at your destination. For some of you guys, this is not about children. This is about you changing your image, working on your weight, getting ready for summer, whether we got to be in the house or not. Okay. But this was the other thing that happened. So, well, for those of you who don't know, I work in, property management. And so one of the residents called me and was like, hey, I don't know what to do. There's a cat, that's hanging around. She's really big. I think she's pregnant. Now, I was really trying to just focus on my job. But the first thing I thought of was, I ate that egg this morning. And now this lady calling me about this pregnant ass cat. I was like, clearly I'm still tapped into Aquarius energy. Like, this is just ridiculous. So, after dealing with the whole cat scenario and trying to figure out, like, what are we going to do about the cat? I was like, I can't wait until tonight to do Aquarius reading. I'm going to have to come up here and do the reading on my lunch. So anyway, all right, moving right along. We're going to get into your reading. I'm sorry that was such like a story to divulge in, but I feel like it's definitely for somebody. So if it's not, then click off. Okay? Go on somewhere. Anyway, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, please utilize me as a vessel. Thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give messages to Aquarius for their highest good and their highest good only. Interesting. What's going on in their 5th house? What's the strongest energy in the 5th house for Aquarius, please? What's going on in the 5th house for Aquarius, Spirit? What's going on in the 5th house for Aqua? What's going on in the 5th house for Aquarius? Okay. You have Warrior Woman. I like. Have you answered your deepest calling? You're seeing 2 sides of the truth of something right now. Possibly feeling like you want to react in a way that you're not going to be able to go back from. And so you're trying to kind of like toe the line. Like, it's kind of like, how can I explain it? It's like, covering your right eye and you're like, let me see if I'm seeing it this way. Like when you go and get your eye exam, right? It's like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? Do I see good? Is my vision okay? That's this energy that I'm picking up off of Warrior Woman. The other thing that you have here is Awakening. Very, very beautiful energy. This says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And then the other card that you have here is Don't Dim to Fit In. It says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Externally, it says Keepers of the Earth. Very fertile energy, but I will be honest. I'm going to ask again because I only want 1 card, but those cards actually haven't come out at all. What's going on in the 5th house for Aqua? What's going on in the 5th house for Aquarius? What's going on in the 5th house? I like it. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I see twins. A Gemini could be of some sort of significance. And then bottom of the deck, you have the Crumbling. It says, what are you clinging on to? Mars energy, Scorpio, Aries in particular. A Scorpio particularly could have something to do with this, but let me just show you this other card. It's transformation, okay? And she has her DNA in her hand. I have to show you this, okay? This is Mother Oshun. And interesting, I'm not going to read from the book, but this particular card speaks directly about energetic upgrades. It speaks about changing your weight around, either because you want to gain some weight or you want to lose some weight. Just basically taking control over your DNA, over what it is that you're producing, what you want to harvest, okay? So let's see. Tell me about Dance with Life being here for Aquarius. 6th house. Okay, so a Virgo, Gemini, both of those could be of some sort of significance. The 6th house is, you know, about harmony. It's about relationships. A lot of these relationships that are highlighted in the 6th house have to do with like work primarily, but it's also about like paying attention to the details. It's a Virgo energy, so perfecting something, and I feel like you're perfecting that before you actually communicate. You're holding back some level of communication, or somebody's holding back communication from you. You also could be waiting for this. Something's delayed right now. The 6th house is also about health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, your skills, methods, things of that nature. So for those of you that, you know, this is not going to resonate like in a sense of like fertility, I think this is very much so about the body, okay? And I think that this is you're going to be moving into an energy in the month of May where you're paying a lot more attention to your enjoyment, your physical enjoyment, you know, possibly taking up like some type of dance class, a yoga class, maybe because you're spending more time at home. For those of you that have been quarantined or or under some type of like stay at home order, there's a possibility that you've been wanting to do more yoga, or you want to, you know, subscribe to something like Insanity, you know, and get like a workout type of crew, or you know, like a virtual crew. I don't know why I just heard the Peloton. I just thought back to all of those commercials that they had on for that treadmill or for the bike around like November, December, around Christmas time. So definitely a Scorpio or a Sagittarius could be of some sort of significance, okay? But transformation as a whole, you're seeking some level of transformation. Now, with the crumbling here, what are you clinging on to? I feel like you are still experiencing some level of restriction, you know, having to operate in certain boundaries. I don't know why, like this moon sitting here right now, it looked like an egg to me. It looked like an egg to y'all. I'm not trying to be extra. That's just the vibe, okay? Tell me what the crumbling is all about for Aquarius, please. The sun. Oh, hell. Y'all see that egg? Oh. In the 4th house? Ooh. Listen. Aqua. Okay. There's something intimate going on. So now you have a 4 and a 6. Okay, which is the 10. And you have the 10th of the house. Oh my God, I can't make this shit. Okay. Y'all got Pisces here. Y'all see that fish? I'm just saying. Somebody fertile. Or they gonna be, or they know that they need to work on this much more often because they're maybe not that fertile. Starting to put the work in. Okay? I just cannot believe that there's an egg here. This is Leo energy, just to be, you know, clear about that. But this particular energy is about the essence of being, okay? It's about creativity, it's masculinity. It also can be childishness, you know, ego. And that could be something right now that you're clinging on to, or somebody else is clinging on to, their ego, their masculinity, wanting to have like full control over a situation. You could be obsessing over this with this 6th house, and that could be why you have Dance with Life here. You're being asked to do something to change your energy, like lighten up the mood. Don't take things so seriously. And then like just with the 4th house, this is just letting me know that this primarily is something that probably was linked, most likely, like for a lot of you guys, this is for sure something that was lingering from last month. It's either come back up, or it's going to come back up, something you thought that like was settled, okay? Or maybe you didn't have clarity on it last month, but you're going to be getting clarity on it this month. Something's definitely going to come to light. You know, the sun is actually also the father. You know, it's divine masculine energy. The moon is typically motherly energy, or whatever the case may be. All right, and then the Pisces is here, which rules the moon. So anyway, I'm not going to spend too much more time on that. This is going to be a long ass reading because I started off with my story. I'm just saying, y'all can't make it up though. Y'all see the egg, right? Drop a like, drop a subscribe, okay? If you following with me so far, tell me what Aquarius situation looks like in May. Ooh, Aqua. You have the Three of Swords. This is about heartbreak, okay? You guys might be experiencing a really, really emotional month. I'll be honest. You could also be throwing yourself into work, you know, but I really think with this 6th house here in this dance with life, you're being asked to really focus and work very hard on changing your energy about something, okay? Now, what I do like about this particular Three of Swords cards, I mean, it's the Three of Swords. It's about heartbreak. It's about, you know, emotional upheaval. Sometimes this is particularly about like a third-party situation. If there's any third-party card in the fucking deck, like this is it. But what I like about this particular card in this particular deck is that this is a healed heart. This is a heart that's unlodged. All of those thoughts, heartbreaking thoughts, emotions, communications that you might have exchanged with a person, you've already removed those things out of your heart, and you're focused on healing from them. So, you know, I am seeing like both sides of this, and that goes back to that first card that came out, Warrior Woman, when I feel like there's like some level of communication, or there's some level of truth that you've either received or you're going to be delivering to someone, but you're trying to make sure that you understand both sides of this situation before you speak on it, before you act on it. Tell me how Aquarius will view the Three of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, definitely still that it's a duality, like kind of going back and forth, waiting for an opportunity to say something to someone. I also feel like this might be a conversation that you want to have, but you don't want to have it over the phone. So you might be waiting for an opportunity to see this person in face to face. You know, Knight of Pentacles with the World here. Definitely taking a long time to like close out this cycle, reap rewards, have some level of gratification from all that you've been through this cycle, right? This is some pregnancy shit. I'm just saying. This is some pregnancy shit, because I'm literally looking at this Knight of Pentacles like he's offering her something for her cycle. Okay. Yeah, and then you have the Seven of Cups with the Six of Cups. Confused about like possibly children, and here you are. This is you. The Ace, oh my God, you have the Ace of Wands. I could just keep going, guys. Then you have the Sun and the Moon. You have the Mother and the Father. This is what you're worried about with the King of Swords here. Okay, but this could also be any of the other fixed signs. Scorpio, another Aquarius, Leo, or even Taurus. But it's definitely divine masculine energy. Okay, so whether you're a woman or a man, you might have like you might embody the masculine energy. And right now at this time, you could be clinging to your ego. With the Sun being here, this could definitely be an external factor for you. But look at this. This is about children. This is about children. This is about sex. This is about children. Being confused about something having to do with children, some type of offering. The World is typically about children anyway. Okay. What the hell? I'm not really sure why this went off on a tangent. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? What's the energy of the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords? Yeah. So you have the Ten of Pentacles here. It's definitely like a heavy vibration of family. You're trying to work on some type of structure and abundance. Like you want the completion, you want the gifts. There's something that is lacking in this situation, you know, and I kind of feel like a heavy lifting. I don't know, like if there are some of you guys that take any type of like supplements, okay, because that's also what the 6th house is about. It's about the craft. Remember, like your diet, your service, or whatever the case may be. If some of you guys are trying to get pregnant, that could be an issue. Like what you're eating could be an issue. But I'm also seeing somebody here too that might need to slow down on working out. They might be putting a little bit too much pressure on their body right now. But I'm not a doctor. Somebody like really needs to see like some type of doctor, could like, you have justice here, and I feel like you need to have like a conversation with someone about how to bring things into balance. Even when I'm looking at this Libra scale, I'm thinking about like needing to eat more like fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. You might need to cut back on like meat. Definitely there's a big emphasis on your body, your health, okay, your diet. And this is like about what you're doing like on a daily, something that what you're consuming. Where are we? Tell me how the people or persons involved would view the Three of Swords being the situation. Oh my God. The World comes back out here with a Chariot. And it's definitely like somebody wants, they like moving very quickly into a new cycle. Then you have the Five of Wands with the Ace of Wands. This is something that is, again, I feel like there's a level of like struggle. There's endurance that's needed. There's even a little bit of a level of like competition, you know, and somebody's like confused about this. They're unclear about this. But with this Ace of Wands, somebody's really like, I was gonna say like egging on a new beginning, and that is the feeling, you know. It's kind of like, I hate to say this, especially if like this is something that somebody else is experiencing, but like your car breaking down and like you just keep on like pressing on the gas and you're on the freeway and you know that you should put your blinkers on, you should pull over, and you should call your insurance company to come pick you up off the side of the road. But you just keep on. You see the temperature gauge is going up until you just kind of like blow it, you know. And so I feel like Aquarius, this could be you or the person that you're connected to is like on the verge of blowing up. There's a lot of pressure on a new beginning. But with this Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this is there's a hidden victory. But I'm feeling like it's more so like the hyper focusing on the tension and hyper focusing on, you know, the lack of a victory right now is actually keeping you from one. Tell me more about this Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. Yeah, you need to be patient. Yeah, this could be a message that you're receiving from a fire sign. Aries in particular. They could have Aries in their chart, but I do have Leo energy here. Aries energy, and like with the Ace of Wands, it could be at Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Definitely could be. It could be a Cancer or a Leo as well. And you have the World here. It could be a fixed sign, regardless of the elements. Okay. How does Aquarius want to resolve this situation? In May, the Fool. Okay, taking some type of leap of faith, taking some type of risk. I also do feel, you know, like appreciating some level of like purification, wanting to purify something. You have the Six of Swords. I said in my head, I said, if this Empress come the fuck out, somebody like, you know, like he's taking his ideas and his thoughts and he's moving towards this woman and this child. And then you have the Empress coming out. Like, I feel this is Aquarius energy, and I feel like this is what you want. You are trying to achieve some level of growth, some type of pregnancy. For some of you guys, it's not going to be about pregnancy because you have the sixth house here. This has to do with work, finance, like wanting to elevate, right? You're going from the Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Well, in the middle of that is the Eight of Pentacles. It's about work, okay? And that could be work in the bedroom, okay? Because we did have the fourth house out here. But it's definitely something that you're extremely passionate about. This is a fifth house reading, okay? Tell me one more thing about how Aquarius wants to resolve the situation in May. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups here. which it's scorpionic energy, okay, but it is about like regret, sorrow, loss. I do feel like you need to change your emotions, or you want your emotions to be to come into balance, okay. There could be a return of an old friend that you're hoping for, or that could be really like an issue right now. Somebody returning or coming back could be an issue right now, because the Six of Sword, or the Six of Cups in reverse, is a Five of Cups energy, okay. Wanting to, you're really wanting to move on though, with the World and Chariot here. Like, this is wanting, you want to move forward, you know. Somebody's emotions, somebody like over, oh, their emotions may become like be overwhelming at this time. Tell me more about the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups in reverse being here, for how Aquarius wants to resolve the situation with the Fool. You're just ready to move on. Yeah, the Two of Wands, you know. Whatever path you might have been heading, you want to take a different path. Wow. And then for those of you that this is resonating with pregnancy, there's your Six of Wands. Like I told you, you want to move on already. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, and then you have this Page of Cups, Six of Wands. What's going to bring you some type of victory is either a new romance, a friendship, starting over, or a brand new start with someone. But I'm also seeing a lot of fertility. I want to pick these up because I want to get make sure that like if there's double confirmation that's available for some of these messages that I delivered to you. I would like for these cards to come back out. So let me just shuffle them really quick. I don't know why I'm feeling this is gonna be a long ass reading. This was not my intention, Aqua, but I'm here for it. Okay, I just feel like they're asking me to look at the other side, and as I say that, you have the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands, which is, it's Leo energy, and the Empress. Okay, and I'm telling you, it's like double confirmation. Just saying. Let's see. People or person that Aquarius is connected to in May, what does their situation look like? The current situation for the other party. Knight of Wands, that's somebody being very ambitious, also being maybe a little bit hasty. Tell me one more thing about this. The Six of Swords. So they're trying to move to a better place mentally. I also feel an energy of this person trying to keep up with you. Two of Cups, Judgment, wow, and the Star. So there's definitely some type of like apology, okay? I kind of feel like somebody like running behind you though. Chasing behind you. Look at that. Look at her. She's in this pool. Y'all see the little baby? Look at the little baby. I done covered up everybody else. There go the little baby. I know somebody like who don't want to have kids right now is like, shut up, Amber. Just saying. The messages are gonna be here for the people who need it. Tell me how Aquarius would view the Six of Swords being the situation. Seven of Wands in reverse, so it is a victory, you know, but it came with a bit of like a challenge. And again, you know, it's kind of an energy of somebody like good news arriving. You know, somebody chasing after you with some level of news. Somebody could have walked away and now they're returning. You have the Hierophant here with the Three of Cups and Justice. Wow. Now that's amazing. Okay. That's really amazing with the Ace of Swords. There's definitely going to be some type of news that comes in. And I feel like it's going to come off as a loss first. Tell me how Aquarius is going to view this Ace of Swords at the end of May. The King of Pentacles. Tell me one more thing about this. Whatever it is, it's trustworthy. Yeah, with the Hierophant. It's very traditional. It's going to bring some type of structure and foundation. Justice, okay? But with this Page of Wands here, there's some sort of message that's going to come in prematurely, okay? And it's important for you, after you receive that message, make sure that you change your energy, or you're going to end up manifesting something that you don't want, okay? What are the hidden factors? Any hidden factors? What are the hidden the Tower. Yeah, with the issue. Like the Tower is an issue. What are you holding on to? So now you have the Tower here twice. 2 decks of cards. And I ask for double confirmation that there is something that you are clinging on to. Remember, this is sitting here with the sun, the egg, the heart. It definitely could be your ego, your masculinity, some level of honor as well could be an issue here. Tell me about the Tower being an issue as a hidden, or being a hidden factor. The 7 of Wands came back out. The Moon and the King of Cups, or Knight of Cups. Somebody might have a drinking problem. You have the Pisces, or Pisces energy, double confirmation of Pisces energy. That's a fish. You have Aquarius here, okay? Bathing, a lot of water energy. Yeah, with the 7 of Wands here with the Tower. There's definitely, like, I can't say it enough. There's a very huge emphasis on what it is that you're consuming at this time. Okay, your health, your body, physical demands, that sort of thing. Let's see what the outcome is. What's the outcome for Aquarius in the month of May? What's the outcome? Wow, we got 2. Okay. There's your energy, King of Swords with the 3 of Cups. I really like that for you. This is about being very direct about your, I feel like you're putting your foot down about your diet, you know, about what you're consuming. Look how he's pointing. He or she, right? Because it's Aquarius energy, and he's just like, yeah, I'll take the grapes, hold the pumpkin. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Tell me more about this with the King of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Swords falling out as an issue. This fell right over here on the 6th house. You might not be communicating about this. You definitely could be dealing with another fixed sign, though. Taurus, Leo, another Aquarius, or a Scorpio. Somebody's stubborn. Somebody's stubborn. Maybe it's not you that needs to work on your diet. Maybe it's another individual and they don't really want to hear it. Tell me how the other party would view this King of Swords with the 3 of Cups, please. Tell me more about this. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. So look at this. When I first asked, you got the 6 of Pentacles. And I told you, like, that Libra scale, you can only see half of it right here, right? That's like when you go in the grocery store, you're weighing out bananas, kind of like a farmer's market type of vibration that I'm getting here. And as you can see, there's one person who's more being, like, humble to what the merchant has to offer. Whoever's selling you this dream or selling you you know, this project or this new beginning, like, there's one person that's humble to it, and there's another couple here that seems to be a little bit pompous. When I said tell me more about it, it's the 2 of Pentacles, and like I told you, waiting for someone to come in at a distance so you can talk to them in person. That could be an issue right now. And I was like, this is an 8 of Pentacles energy. Well, the next thing that came out is the 8 of Pentacles. Working together with someone is, you know, going to be a challenge this month, but that's the outcome. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Really beautiful. And I feel like whoever's been wounded in this situation, and this could be both of you guys, you're going to end up being wounded together. Working together. It's going to be a long stretch. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it will work itself out. You have strength here. Okay. Definitely could be a Leo of some sort of significance. 9 of Wands. It could be a Sagittarius, another fire sign. Or this could be someone even who has Pisces in their chart, but heavy emphasis on food, harvest. Okay. Oh my God. I just can't. This is some sexy shit you got going on this month, Aquarius. I just looked at this glove. I'm like, oh, lose the glove? That's what I heard. Anyway, okay. Let me get you some advice. Oh, we didn't do too bad. It's only 33 minutes. I think you and might have been Sagittarius had a really long reading this month. I can almost never keep them under 20 minutes. I try. What's the advice for Aqua? Interesting. So you have answered the call. This is coming out as an issue. It says, what is your soul calling you to do? You have protection here with no. Just say no. Okay, and then you have play, which she's bathing in a cup of champagne, but this is the issue. So there could be some indulgences that you're going to have to say no to. Okay, you're gonna have to say no to, and you need to find something else that's gonna be fun, that's gonna be alluring, that's going to capture your attention. All right, that's what you're being called to do, to change your schedule, change your eating habits, rearrange your life. I almost called you Sag. Aqua, that's your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website. Bye.